First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill for the Phillies, Clark Schmidt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Oh. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That's outside. 3-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Second, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ben Rice.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Jose Ramirez batting with one down, takes a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Third, left
Here's
fielder,
Juan Soto looking to bring his hitting streak up to 30 games. Maybe some added pressure. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, enters the day third in the American League batting race.
That's the ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Judge comes up empty there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
3-2 now. Rafael Devers would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Three-two now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
At the plate, Ben Rice. And he swings through that one. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And the Yankees leave them loaded. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers. Top 5 in wins, and every time he takes the mound, you expect results.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early and giving his team a real chance to win. That impact shows up in every series they play.
He doesn't just pitch, he competes.
Yeah, but that kind of consistency is what every rotation needs. Much like you, partner. He's a true X factor.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Manny Machado.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Here comes Bryce Harper. This one in the air, center field. Doyle in position. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman,
Manny Machado up to the plate. Machado launched a homer in his most recent game.
Whoa.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Whoa.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Cut on and miss struck him out. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Wells getting the start at catcher, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. That's a hit, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Oh.
Man at second. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a strike. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Inside, just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. The Yankees looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Turner takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Wells around third. He scores and they have the lead. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Flying around third is Turner. In comes the run from second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Move to second. Ramirez dives back in safely. Ramirez at second with 2 down.
That's the ball.
Two now to 22. Swing and he popped it up. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And a foul ball.
Nope,
Really good
play.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Up the middle. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Weathers, a guy with a reputation for being a strike thrower. Most of his outings, the walk totals will be low and the balls will be in play, Chris.
What I really like about him, he just goes out there and he wants to compete. I mean, he goes after the hitters and he trusts his stuff. So when he's got it working, this guy's going to induce a lot of soft contact.
And there's a rocket into the outfield and a man aboard. But the data certainly tells us that this method is less effective in today's game than in previous eras. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. One of the things as well that we've seen is that with launch angle type swings, that slight uppercut, the pitch that's really dying out is the sinker. That two-seam fastball really moves right into the same path as that uppercut type swing. It is not a good match for the launch angle swing.
Yeah, and if you're going to have an effective sinker, you've got to be able to throw a good four-seam fastball at the bottom of the zone. And to your point, because of the launch angle, at some point or another, that ball is going to be lifted up and out of the ballpark.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
Man at first, one away. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Right fielder, Spencer
Hooked around that pitch on the
Jones.
outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Spencer Jones stands in for the Phillies.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air to left center. Doyle on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the runner. The tag, and he's safe. It's 2-1. Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp.
Otto Kemp.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Marsh leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball two.
Got him swinging. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Aaron Judge stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Rafael Devers. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
No, that's a ball.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Ball.
3-1 is on the way. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one ripped. Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clark Schmidt won't go any further tonight, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Andrew Painter.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here is Brenton Doyle.
That's away.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 1-2.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Struck him out looking. All loaded up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. In danger of walking in the tying run.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 3-1. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Trey Turner at the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Takes it himself. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball there. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. To the right side. They get one to second. Tag safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes Manny Machado. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back here in Philadelphia, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
No,
His
that's a
home
ball.
run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 1-1. Backed off the plate that time.
Oh,
The 3-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Juan Soto. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at second. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike two. Popped up to the left into foul ground. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
So now with one away and a man at second, here comes Aaron Judge. Rip, but it curls foul. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Inside. Ball 1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Rafael Devers up to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They're waving Ramirez home. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog, and these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Next to hit, Ben Rice.
Oh.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees 4 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that is out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Nope. Ball one.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Ball 2.
Out to short, Turner. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Oh.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order, and they trail it 4-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Trey Turner on deck for the Yankees. And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now. Here goes the runner. That's smashed towards center. That's a base hit. The throw in. Safe. Not in time to get him, and it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away.
Third baseman, Jose
Pivotal at bat
Ramirez.
now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw off the mark, and he's in there.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Chisholm, the runner at 3rd. Turner at second with 2 gone. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Time called. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Spencer Jones.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies.
Strike. Woo.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Not close with that one. Ball 1. The Phils trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Turner makes the grab on the run. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Now on the bump, Zach McCambley. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Juan Soto now 0 for 3 in this one. Yo, 1. Ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Keller also getting ready.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next,
And that flips the calendar on his hitting streak. He's now at 30 straight games with a knock. a full month.
Yeah, and maybe we're not quite ready to start talking DiMaggio just yet, Boog, but we're not that far off. I mean, you make it to 30 games, you're in rare company, and not many guys have made it that far in the last 50 years. So absolutely congratulations to him. It's been really fun following him to this point.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Inside,
that's
just
inside.
missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
No, that's low. Ball.
In the dirt. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a curve misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach McCambley departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Brad Keller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
First and second, 2 outs. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
That's out the corner.
Two aboard, 2 outs. That clips the corner. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Phillies 1. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. This one in the air, center field. Doyle moving under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 5-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Let's go, Phillies! Here we go, Brad.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Two now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trey Turner.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second.
Nope, outside.
This one in the air, center field. Marsh settles under this one and makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a foul ball. Stays alive. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Brad Keller gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2 outs with a runner at third. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His 68th homer of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 down, Aaron Judge at the plate. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Yankees,
Kind of a risky
the
pitch coming
designated
inside
hitter,
with the
Bryce
breaking ball like
Harper.
that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So man aboard, Devers now.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings through that one for strike 2. Judge on at second with 2 down. And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 7-1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Phillies, second baseman, Bryce Harper.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Edmundo Sosa, 1 for 2.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Marsh in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 1. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman Ben Rice.
Ball. Outside.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ball.
Outside low. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Austin Wells, the next to hit.
Oh.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
1 out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm.
Here comes the
Jr.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Banks is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Orion Kirkering.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ball 1, no strikes. That clips the corner. Kirkering, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones on his way over, and that is that. One left for the Yankees, and they're on top 7-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Ball, inside.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
For the Phillies, left fielder, Otto Kemp.
So up next, Otto Kemp. The Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Phillies.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Soto on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle.
Back to the top of the order. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. That one ripped but foul. Kemp off of first with 2 away. That one outside. And 1-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 7-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Trey Turner stepping in now for the Yankees. That one almost got him. In the air to left center. Kemp moving under this one. And there's one down. League leader heads back to the dugout. His average might drop a bit, but the rest of us will survive. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 68th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down, and now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And that one almost got him. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here
right
is
fielder,
Aaron Judge.
Oh.
And the 1-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Devers.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
2-0. And Devers hits that one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Alvarado.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And stepping in for New York, Ben Rice. Soto on third. Judge on at first with 2 down.
Ball. Whoa.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now 8-1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the ninth, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the
Jeremiah
Yankees,
Estrada
number
into the
56.
game.
And you know,
Jeremiah
bullpen guys can
Estrada.
struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Foul ball.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Late on that fastball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses. Now 1-2. This one in the air center field. Doyle settles underneath it. 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This one in the air. 2 away now.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Stop. Stands in now and watches strike one. That one lifted to left. Soto on the move. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't miss ball club right now.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.